Halo, selamat pagi. Selamat pagi. Halo, selamat pagi. Selamat datang di Rans Gaming 27. Happy long weekend everybody. Selamat datang buat teman-teman yang udah join di Rans Gaming 27 channel game.
noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. And already we're underway here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from
Rummenigge, just the goalkeeper to miss. Shoots! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And it's Pedri. Rice. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Neymar. Strokes it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Pedri! And that is wildly off target. And this is Hullet. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Mateus. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Sends it crossfield. Now it's Yamal. And back it goes. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Elects to cross. And he's taking no chances there. Nedved. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. And it's De Bruyne.
De Bruyne really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Pedri will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Yet another interesting duel this.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Driving on and making good progress. And he's forced to go back. Rice. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rice. Piqué gets over and intercepts. Davids. And it's Rice. Nedved. And he was quick to react. Pedri. Neymar. Neymar puts his foot on the gas. Neymar.
Such good technique.
Lovely, now then. Looking for options. And the finish! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Barcelona can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
This looks promising. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. And that was very necessary. Vieira. Rice. And it's De Bruyne. Haaland. Played out wide. And Balde. And here's Pedri. Just too much on that. And that'll be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them, the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Barcelona go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead.
Oke, selamat datang. Yuk, enjoy the show. Kali ini kita lagi push rank lagi di long weekend untuk ngejar masuk ke divisi 1.
Here we go again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
He's played it back. De Bruyne did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Pedri going face-to-face with his great rival. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Can he get it through? Now, can they get him a big chance? And he thumps it clear. Looking to play him in. Oh, well played. Yeah. He's a sharp little ball here. That's been slipped through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's a good run down the right. Barcelona just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Now that looks a decent ball. That's been cut out, well played. That's really well cleared. Baresi. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. João Cancelo. Yamal chooses to go crossfield. Threads one in. Ground support out wide. Up he goes! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
And this is Hullet. He's chosen to go back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Maldini gets across to intercept that. Piqué. Baresi. Mateus. Here's Nedved. Now it's Hullet. Pedri. And it's Balde. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Aims beyond the defence. Tries a shot! Has another goal! No mistake! Barcelona are back in business. De Bruyne duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Two fresh faces and both in the front line.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And he's managed to get free.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
De Bruyne knocks it into space. And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Haaland fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it. Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Now that's well seen too. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
De Bruyne. João Cancelo gets rid without sophistication.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Nedved cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
That's going to go a long way. And it's Cancelo. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Now it's
Habrá un
Haaland.
minuto de descuento.
João Cancelo. Little pass back. And that's been intercepted. Tries to play it through. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And that is that. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle.
When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
It's everything you want.
And here's Nedved. Nedved! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Nedved really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely...
It's Hazard! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Played into the box. Maldini tries to clear. Alexander-Arnold delivered across. That has been knocked clear. Nedved.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Bayer. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Oh, easy pickings there. Thinks one through. And he was quick to react. That's a cute ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Mateus, whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Hazard, good read, needed to be. Neither side yet able to find the net. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rummenigge. There's got plenty of space out wide here. There's the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Hazard.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Pings it across. Park Ji-sung deals with that comfortably. Well, they could break here. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, well measured. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Serginho. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat. It's fallen! He scored! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
He's having a hit! Piqué. Yeah. Rummenigge. He's a sharp little ball. Big chance!
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Nicely intercepted. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Mateus. Kronic. Mateus. Defending was strong and firm. Hazard. And it's Forlan. Good pressure, determined, intense.
Barcelona certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
It's a good spell of possession, this. That has not gone well. Yeah. Pull it. Passing is crisp and sharp. And Mateus.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Forlan. Now, can they get him away? Great, and Park Ji-sung! And the first half is done. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Se ha encontrado a una niña morena con coletas de unos 5 años que lleva un vestido azul y dice haberse perdido. Se ruega
And the second half
que
gets
se
on the
ponga
way.
en contacto con algún encargado del estadio.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two.
Messi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Yeah. And Mateus. Great vision. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Yeah. Mateus. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Nedved. Mateus. And that was very necessary. And that's a throw-in. Mbappe goes on a run down the left wing. Tries to pass it through. Nice interception, well timed. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Spread it left. Now it's Mbappe. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And it's Nedved. Serginho could try cutting inside here. And he's quick to get it clear again. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And for a moment, you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. PK. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Hit into the middle, big header!
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Thuram cuts out the pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Knocks it out wide. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. PK. Here's Vieira. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Mateus. He's got full. Cannavaro gets good distance on it. Azar. Plays it out wide. Well timed, excellent interception. Into the last quarter of an hour. Rummenigge. Oh, well played, well played.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Mbappe! Yep, it's a corner.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
And
El
we have
dorsal
our very
14,
first corner.
el dorsal 27, el dorsal 20.
Terrific
Serán
header!
sustituidos por el dorsal
Earned
13,
a reprieve
el
for the
dorsal
top. And he's
11.
following up! It's in! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now. And surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Yes, ended up in no man's land.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Pull it. Oh, that's a David Villa! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
It's a good effort. You can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now they can spring out of defence. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Passing nice and neat. And he's there to get it away. Pull it. Yeah. Nice sequence of passes, this.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Habrá
It's an
2 minutos de
imaginative pass.
descuento.
Oh, well played. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Torlan. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through.
Welcome semua yang udah join di Rans Gaming Channel. Aduh, 2 game sangat menyesakan untuk tim bercelana. Formasi kita rubah-rubah. Di divisi 2 ini memang agak sulit ya.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chance for a shot! Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
Seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists. And he's there to retrieve it. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Griezmann. Ambitious ball here. Van Bouten cuts it out. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Baresi. And it's Thuram. Van Bouten. And it's Nedved. He's played it back.
Oh, that's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
He's having a shot! Barcelona are in front. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Sporting finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Well, that pass isn't the best. That's Nedved. That is an excellent defensive intervention from the front man. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Mbappe.
Oh, really well played.
Oh, it's a great chance! Thuram. Rummenigge, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Barcelona are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Mateus. That's Nedved. Gullit, he is onto this. That has ended up in no man's land. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And this is Dybala. That's the throw. Short changes him with that pass. Reinders. Big chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Can he get on the end of this? Lovely ball and a real chance now. Osimhen is flagged offside. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Osimhen. Gullit. Mateus. And it's Serginho. And he's worked it through. That has been cut short. Saliba. And Guardiola. Dybala. Baresi gets across to intercept that. Maldini.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Thuram. Looking for options for movement. And it's Dybala. Lovely feet. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And this Nedved gets through. Nedved! He's done very well to get to that.
Nedved actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Baresi calmly anticipates. Thuram. And Mateus.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Nedved. He plays one through. Oh, it's Rummenigge! And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
On the evidence of what we've seen, there weren't their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Barcelona happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And we're off again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Yeah. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Serginho spots it and intercepts. Dybala. Now it's Osimhen. Strokes it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Serginho. Now it's Nedved. Saliba with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Van Bouten. And it's Thuram. Threads one in. So nearly the perfect ball. Thuram is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now the pass just keeps it ticking over, and they're on him in a flash. And the counter is on. Nicely weighted ball. And this is now a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
Sporting with their
27.
first corner.
El
First in the
dorsal
game for either
14.
side, actually.
El dorsal 20. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 11, el dorsal 13, el dorsal 7. Villa.
Can he finish? And now a sudden chance to counter. Shot could be on. It's Griezmann! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Griezmann is offering a wry smile there.
Now it's Villa. He's on it. Can he get away? Sporting appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's good vision. Van Bouten cuts out the pass.
Sporting really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Sporting grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Oh, that's well spotted. Mateus. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Tries to pass it through. It's a promising position. Elects to cross. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Chance for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Can he stop it going out? Kante receives it in a good position here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Reinders producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Pass is just off target.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now it's Rangers. In with the challenge. Now it's Villa. Timber kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Griezmann. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Dybala is behind this one.
El dorsal
I think
18
there's actually a quiet
serán
confidence in
sustituidos
pulling
por
this off.
El dorsal 22, Piqué. El dorsal 24, cambio de jugadores.
He's tried one!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
That was nowhere near his best. Timber.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Pinches it off him.
Habrá
Mateus.
2 minutos de descuento.
Now it's Cruyff. Conte. He's in a great position here. Played into space out wide. He is through here. Conte. And there goes the final whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what... sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this fella, Donnarumma, is someone who's been catching our eyes ever since he made his top-flight debut at the age of 16. He's had to grow up very quickly because of that, and it shows in his positional awareness and consistency. And you've got to remember, his shot-stopping is second to none.
He's going for goal! It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Hazard. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Bebeto. Gerrard. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Mateus. Conte. And it's Nedved. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's through, now he's in! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, Peter, I think the smartest of reactions, and he just attacked the danger.
PK. And Mateus. Barcelona are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. It's not gone well. Now it's Mbappe. And the shots! Oh, taken with style! Oh, that is a late call, but it's the right one.
Oh, his goal-scoring celebrations are going to be cut short. The flag was up for offside, even if the referee didn't spot it straight away.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Roberto Carlos, and this is Hazard. Hazard, looking to play him in, and he was alert to it. Messi! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And he's taking no chances there. And it's Hazard. Conte.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And this is Bebeto. Conte. Barcelona look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Alexander-Arnold. And this is Messi. Conte. PK. Saliba cuts it out. Back to the keeper it goes. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Messi. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That is a brilliant interception. Is there any support? He takes a shot! And again the keeper stands strong. It's their second corner of the game. Oh, right place, right time. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And that's another good win of the ball. And that's definitely not his best. Hazard. That looks a good ball through. He is through here. Tries to play it through. Bebeto unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It's a goal kick. Passes short and sharp. Roberto Carlos kept his eye on it, and he's there. Mbappe, and the finish! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Beraldo. Saliba.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Rice. Oh, it's Van Basten. He might be in here. He's having a shot. It's in. 2 up now, and they are cruising. And the whistle goes for half-time. So your views on the first half?
Barcelona really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Messi. Bebeto. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Conte. David Villa. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. That has been cut short. Vieira gets over and intercepts. And it's Messi. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Bebeto ploughing through the middle. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Baresi. That'll be a throw-in. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Nedved. Threads one in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Vieira is there, and he can pick it up. Turan.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Mateus. Nedved.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Roberto Carlos. And it's Gerrard. Now it's Bebeto. And Bebeto! Mateus. Can he spark a counter here? Vieira. Barcelona finding their passes. Great ball, and he's in here. Chance! Sticks it away! You give him an inch, and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Conte. Nedved. Now it's Villa. Now it's Villa. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 7, Villa. El dorsal 11, el dorsal 8. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 18, el dorsal 9, el dorsal 10. Pirlo. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Over to the left. Pirlo. Here's the return pass.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product. And
Oh, that could cost them.
oh, what a moment for him, Peter. He'll be losing sleep over that one tonight.
Pirlo. But it's Turan. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
That has been slung wide. Roberto Carlos gets into a good position. And the pass is intercepted. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Nedved. Vieira. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Davids. Just 5 minutes left. Shot could be on. Ball swung in. Great chance! Oh, that is really good tenacity.
the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Shot a goal! And again! They've done it! They have stolen level at the last! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew what the goal would be and where he needed to put himself.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
And he's picked out the run. He's picked his way through. Oh, shooting chance! Superb from Hullet! Late in the day! This could well be it! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off.
And that will be it. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Passing is crisp and sharp. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I've always liked the very all-round capabilities of this fella, Bruno Guimaraes. He's strong, competitive, aggressive.
He's having a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. That has not gone well. It's a pretty loose pass. Not the most accurate pass. Pull it. Nedved going face-to-face with his great rival. Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's superb. And he's certainly onside here. And the shot! In he goes again. Goal! Barcelona! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And it's the last line of defence, and you don't get it right when you're paying attention to it.
En el minuto 13, el dorsal 7. Villa.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Good ball over the top. Rummenigge showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, that was vital. Nedved. Barcelona are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. And it's Thuram. More and more pressure on the ball here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And we're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, important interception. Mateus. He's a sharp little ball here. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Howson kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. João Pedro. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Tries to play it through. Mateus. And it's Serginho. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Serginho's cross climbs up big! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Mateus. Can he get it through? Has a look up. Mateus. Pull it. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rummenigge. He's shifting through the gears here. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Gullit was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Yeah, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Mateus. David Villa. Oh, that pass isn't the best. The ball has bounced loose now. Rummenigge looking for options for movement. Nicely shaped ball. Chips it through. Rummenigge. And he's searching. Chance, surely! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both.
Can he finish? No shortage of confidence there.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So there was the first half.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And that's the second half started. No changes at the interval from either side. That has ended up in no man's land. Viera. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Hullet. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he was quick to react. And it's Serginho. No way through. Nedved. Rummenigge. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern. Sapporo clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
It's a little off target. Bruno Guimaraes, lovely pass, but can he get there? Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Let's a look and place it forward. Nedved. Now that looks a decent ball. David Villa providing an outlet on that flank. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually...
Face to face with the keeper. Big chance! He's got a goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to...
Oh, the ball's run loose here. He'll try to keep this alive.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Mateus. Vieira. Passes short and sharp. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Tonali looking to penetrate opposition lines. Mateus. David Villa. Passing nice and neat. And this is Nedved. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, that's a key interception.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Baresi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. David Villa. Nedved. That is lovely. And he lines up and... oh, smashing header! And that could have brought them level.
Oh, they really needed him to put that away.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El
Both
dorsal
sides then
14.
taking this chance
El
to
dorsal
turn to their
18.
benches.
El dorsal 7. Villa. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 13. El dorsal 24. El dorsal 9. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
That's an imaginative pass. No luck with that dink over the top.
Sapporo surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Look at the space, and Torres! A real chance and a real let-off.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
And it's Wilshere. That's a shade optimistic.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Both. Yeah. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great vision. Tonali. Now, what about a counter-attack? Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Nedved.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other
Habrá
end
un
much
minuto de
faster.
descuento.
So just one extra minute for stoppages. Barcelona finding their passes. Out towards the flank. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass.
Se ha encontrado un niño de pelo castaño.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Que viste
Barcelona
camiseta
definitely
y
struggled to
Para
get
el
forward.
tema,
That was sensed by their support early on, and it just compounded the frustration.
So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. Well, it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances, but you feel the rivalry.
Well, we never really did friendly derbies, not when I was playing, Peter. But it's impossible to keep rivalries in check, completely in check. So while I'm not expecting everything to go flying at 100 miles an hour, this could get spicy.
So that's got things underway. De Jong. Ferran Torres. That's been cut out, well played. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Aims beyond the defence. That pass just didn't quite work. Lovely pass. Can he finish?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Dani Olmo. Somewhat off target. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, it's the boy everyone is talking about. This guy, Rodrigo, seen by many as being one of the biggest Brazilian talents of his generation. Now just think about that. I don't really need to add anything extra.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lewandowski. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Dani Olmo, spread it left. And it's Balde. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. De Jong gets over and intercepts. Casado. Dani Olmo. Vinicius Junior. Araujo makes the interception. So we're still where we started right now. Pedri. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
De Jong for Ferran Torres. Dani Olmo knocks it into space. Oh, that's a big chance! Goal! Barcelona! So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now he's got space here. That's a nicely shaped ball. Barcelona are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. And this is Lewandowski. Dani Olmo. And he's straight offside. And it's Olmo. He's a sharp little ball here. Delivers with wit.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And the shot! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Rodrigo. Howson has not gone well. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Barcelona really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Played out to the left flank. Can he get it through? Vinicius Junior providing an outlet on that flank. He's gone for goal! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, it's gone in! They have come roaring back!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And that is a little undercooked. And it's Olmo. Howson kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. We are into overtime. Oh, that's fabulous. Lovely bit of skill. Brilliantly cut out. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So once again, we're underway.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Now it's Dani Olmo. Now it's Lewandowski. And he's in on goal. Shot could be on. Dani Olmo! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Valverde. Over to the left. Oh, easy pickings there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And this is Lewandowski. Lewandowski showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Vinicius Junior. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Valverde. Nicked it back promptly. Alexander-Arnold could try cutting inside here. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Tries to play it through. Oh, they could be caught out here. Has a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
And it's Olmo. Looking for the run. Ferran Torres. Koundé. De Jong. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good for him. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
This looks promising. Cracking. Decent chance! Goal! Barcelona! Into the lead once more. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
It's Lewandowski. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mbappe.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Pedri. Oh, that's neat. Casado. De Jong. Goes for the shot! And that would have won it.
De Jong has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Now it's Ferran Torres. He's looking wide. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Rodrigo. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Into the last 5 minutes. Now it's Dani Olmo.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
He's good running with the ball. Mbappe! Oh, that is rather wayward. Very much into the last knockings.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Has been cut short. Valverde. Great. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Barcelona have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Barcelona going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Jim, this one always matters.
Well, we never really did friendly derbies, not when I was playing, Peter. But it's impossible to keep rivalries in check, completely in check. So while I'm not expecting everything to go flying at 100 miles an hour, this could get spicy.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Vinicius Junior. That pass isn't the best. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this fella, Alejandro Balde, is...
He's had a shot! In for the pieces! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Lewandowski. Now it's Ferran Torres. Oh, red, nice interception. Rodrigo. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Pedri. And here's Mbappe. Now it's come to nothing. Casado. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. But he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mbappe. That's a shade optimistic. Kubasi. De Jong.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Wriggles his way through. Oh, that's fabulous. Elects to cross. Nicely aimed pass. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Dani Olmo. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now it's Dani Olmo. And he's cut it out. Bellingham. Spread it left. Vinicius Junior. Aims beyond the defence. There's the delivery. Pedri. De Jong. Ferran Torres. That has been cut short. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Casado. Balde. De Jong. Now it's Lewandowski. Pedri. He's through here. And he's had a hit. Showing good feet. He's going for goal. Oh, that was no routine save.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Little doubt who they'll be aiming at here.
Well, I can imagine it's going to be quite a scramble for the ball, but we know who has the magnetic impact.
That is a brilliant interception. He's tried one! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Madrid are looking to go forward now. That's a little off target. And it's Bellingham. Over to the left. Vinicius Junior tries a shot! Lewandowski. Pedri. Now it's Ferran Torres. Valde.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
And Dani Olmo. Pass somewhat off target. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Barcelona happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Barcelona really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Pedri.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Howson cuts out the pass.
Ferran Torres really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Cross to the back post. De Jong. Dani Olmo. And it's Pedri. And it's been played through. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Chooses Dani Olmo! Oh, taken with style! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got a
Chance! Now the cross. Koundé getting this one clear.
La asistencia a este
Ferran
partido
Torres.
asciende a 96.628
De Jong.
espectadores.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Pedri. Barcelona finding their passes. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. De Jong. That is ended up in no man's land. Driving forward. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Rodrigo.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Turns and goes back. Traumeri. Valverde! Oh, good effort. He got plenty on that.
Valverde brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
And it's Balde. Tries to play it through.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and a lad ambitious. And
He's given it away. Dani Olmo! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Defending was strong and firm. Just about up to 75 minutes. Played into space out wide. Koundé. Casado. De Jong. Now it's Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo. Now it's Ferran Torres. Lovely, now then. Lewandowski unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Bellingham. And it's Valverde. And here's Mbappe. And he's Mbappe! Oh, easy pickings there. Looking for options for movement. And the shot! Yes! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. That's been slipped through. And this is Lewandowski. Oh, cracking, but it's Lewandowski! They've got to be quick to recover this.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
De Jong. Knocks it into space.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
2 minutes to be added on. Rodrigo. And he's intervened well there. Casado. And we're done. Barcelona can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. Dani Olmo picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
Thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beckett.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
It is a sea of red and white. Ajax, of course, the principal club here in Amsterdam, the club that unites this city, the club with such proud... Oh, he's been caught now, and the shot! Goal! Ajax! And Ajax take the lead. Simplicity itself.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Ajax make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now it's Brobby. Stefan de Vrij. Dumfries. Thuram. It's Zielinski. And it's Barella. DiMarco. So just the one early goal to report. Zielinski! You've got to be quick to recover this. To Klaassen. Wijndal. Robbie. Can he get on the end of this? In with the challenge. Berghaus showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Martinez. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's tried one! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
DiMarco clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Inter Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Ajax has the chance to go the other way. He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, good take in a good area. Shoots! That's really well cleared. Davy Klaassen. Now it's Brobby. Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, easy pickings there. Thuram just eases him off the ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Berghaus. He won't be happy with that one. Passing nice and neat. Oh, what goes for a shot? Robbie! This time, surely. Zielinski. It's Klaassen! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Dumfries. And he's had it nicked away. Deep cross. Sommer deals with that nice and simple. And he's only too happy to take that back. Stefan de Vrij. Çalhanoğlu. Oh, he's ended up in no man's land. It's a pretty loose pass. De Vrij promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Thuram. The message is clear, none shall pass. De Vrij cuts it out. No way through.
Ajax really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And that's a lovely exchange. And a chance! He scores! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Davy Klaassen. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Gives it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Dumfries. Berghaus. Now it's Weghorst. Thinks about the shot. Weghorst! Dumfries. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Reflections on the first half.
Everyone, please
It's worked
welcome our
out pretty well
players.
so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Ajax in control at half-time, 2-0. And we are already promptly back underway. Wijndal. Berghaus. Now it's Brobby. And he's intervened well there. And they win it back again. Dumfries. And it's Zielinski for Stefan de Vrij. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Soutalo producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Zielinski, well seen, saw that coming. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Now it's Thuram. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, just skips past his man. And the finish! It's there! And the second half is off to a flyer! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
We have got ourselves a game here. Weghorst! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Weghorst has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
There's a sharp little ball here. Robbie was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
The attendance for this match was 52,044.
Inter Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has.
He's having a shot! He's got a goal! Inter are back in business! So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. This has become one superb game of football.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And he's picked out the run. He has found the way through. Weghorst. Big chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Bullish header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Looking for the run. Ball driven towards the far post. Martinez. Tries to play it through. Now it's Martinez. Calhanoglu. The pass is intercepted. Now it's Weghorst. Pass is just off target.
Ajax really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And the shot! Goal! Inter! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Number 9.
Inter Milan go into the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Well, this is a great finish! Really well taken goal. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
How very smart. He just got it right. Thuram! Dumfries in towards the back. He's got tall. And the header is disappointing in the end.
There's some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Nicely weighted ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Stood up well to him there. Berghaus. Now this could chance! That's a half-decent try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
That looks a decent ball. DiMarco. Sutalo wins the duel this time. 4 extra minutes added on. And here's Lautaro Martinez. And Martinez! And that's straight down. And that's that. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Robbie claiming the Man of the Match award. And there is very... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. I'm ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Now, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it. Foden! And he has kept it out somehow.
Foden actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Now it's Haaland. Not chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Reinders cuts it out. Ake. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
It's very hard.
And Martinez! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
DiMarco. Now it's Martinez. And that pass just didn't quite work. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Marmouche. Calhanoglu. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Oh, it's a promising build-up, there's plenty of really nice passing. Zielinski. Now it's Martinez. Calhanoglu. Now it's Foden. Oh, easy pickings there. Dumfries. Now it's Thuram. And it's Denzel Dumfries. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Stones getting this one clear. And we have our very first corner. Haaland tries to clear. Marmouche. Oh, that is a nice... Tries from a long way out. Bernardo Silva. Here's Haaland. And he's managed to get free.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Great ball if he can get there. Cleared without hesitation. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he cuts out the supply. Inter Milan looking to pass their way to Thuram. Decent chance! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Might be danger. There's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Bernardo Silva. Can he spark a counter here? No, that was never going to make it. Could be danger here. Oh, that's fabulous. And that's not going to reach. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Passing is crisp and sharp. Dumfries. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Can he get on the end of Haaland? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Played out to the right. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Reinders. Foden. Bernardo Silva. And it's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Foden.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Looking for options for movement. And the shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. And the first 45 minutes are up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high.
Terrific header! Vardio. Reinders. Here's Haaland. Now it's Haaland. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. He's found a way through, and the shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Now it's Thuram. Thuram! More pressure on the opposition goal.
Inter really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Foden, and he's forced to go back. Now it's Martinez. That is a great pick out. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's offside. Yes, it is. Inter Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's
Goes for a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Well, chasing the game, trailing by 1. Bernardo Silva. DiMarco. Now it's Martinez. Just about up to the hour now. Now it's Haaland.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now that's well seen too. Dumfries. Haaland. That is a brilliant interception. Quality ball. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. That looks a good ball through.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He has found the way through.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Çalhanoğlu looking to run onto it. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Chooses to go back. Great chance! And that could have brought them level.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Always onto this. That's an excellent interception.
Inter surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Well, that pass is Thuram! Well, that is commitment to the cause. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. And he's picked it up out wide. Ruben Diaz is there, and he can get that clear. Now it's Dumfries, serves up across. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Time is running out here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Bernardo Silva. Haaland. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Haaland. And here's Marmoush. And the shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
And he's had it nicked away. Reinders. Now it's Haaland. Oh, well played, well sorted
There
out.
will be 1 minute added time.
Into overtime. Foden receives it in a good position here. And he shoots! And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.